Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is essentially the time where spoilers start to come out and the hype is at the absolute maximum. I will tell you guys right now, Organic Dinosaur, big shout out to her. She is the GOAT when it comes to Boruto spoilers. But one of the things that we do know Organic Dinosaur for, she is a known troll. This right here has to be a, I want to tell you guys, classic. I mean, absolutely classic. Organic Dinosaur essentially says, it's always been a pleasant surprise when a beloved main character finally gets a new pupil, iris, eyeball with their latest power up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know who she's talking about. We have absolutely no idea who she's talking about. And of course, Twitter is essentially in a frenzy, essentially trying to figure out exactly what the hell is going on. Now, of course, people have the bright idea. I think this right here is going to be the most popular theory among pretty much everybody right now. It's going to be the fact that it's probably going to be the Jogan. Now, big shout out to SSB Mike. He actually did tweet out this actual picture, but that's besides the point. If this is actually the case, it would be extremely significant, mainly because it would be the first time in the Boruto manga that we genuinely seen Boruto's Jogan. We've seen Boruto have an eye in the past. Of course, we even see it in the manga. It's the Byakugan, but we've never really truly gotten to see the actual Jogan. Now, of course, I do want to point this out before I go any further. It's not 100% guaranteed that it's going to be Boruto that gets a brand new power-up in the form of an eye, but of course, it is likely. Now, if this is actually the case, this will be absolutely terrible. First things first, I'm a Boruto fan, so I'd like it, but it will be absolutely terrible for power scaling and story. Over the past couple of weeks, we've already been questioning if Boruto, with the second stage of the Karma Seal, has actually surpassed Naruto. Now, if you add in the fact that he gets a Jogan stacked on top of the second stage of the Karma Seal, my goodness, I don't think it'd be a question anymore. He'd be stronger than Naruto. He'd be stronger than Sasuke. He'd most likely be the strongest character amongst the good guys, and he'd possibly even be stronger. I'm pretty sure he'd be stronger than Code. Specifically, how strong Boruto would get if he actually does get the Jogan, this right here is going to be very, very important. Very important, mainly because hypothetically, if he gets as strong as like a Jigen, let's keep it 100. The whole series is over until like post time skip, until people start to actually catch up to Boruto. But regardless, one of the things that we definitely do want to see, if it actually is the Jogan, is the abilities of the Jogan. We obviously did see a couple of the abilities in the Jogan when it was in the Boruto anime, but because it's now in the manga, now Masashi Kishimoto was writing it, I personally believe that hypothetically, if we do see it in the manga, he'd be a lot more inclined to show us a lot more flat out black and white abilities of the actual Jogan. To this day, we still don't fully know if he used it to actually open up a portal, even though I'm pretty sure, I'd say like 80% sure, it'd be 100% sure. There'd be no doubt in the Boruto manga if it would actually be introduced. Not only that, how well can Boruto actually use this eye? One of the things that we do understand is that from the second stage of the Karma Seal, he gets the battle experience from Momoshiki. Hypothetically, if that's actually true, he gets every single battle experience from Momoshiki. He should be very proficient with the actual Jogan. Now, we don't fully know if Momoshiki completely knows how to use the Jogan, but of course, it would be a lot better than what he was doing with the Jogan back when he had absolutely no idea what was in his eye. Now, that's not the only thing that Organic Dinosaur tweeted. She tweeted a bunch of hieroglyphics. Before we get to the hieroglyphics though, I do want to talk about this poll that she put up. She actually says one of the following is the correct answer. Cast your votes with your brain, not your heart. No tears, only dreams. Now, at this particular point, everybody was essentially trying to figure out exactly who got the eye. Again, the popular idea was going to be Boruto, and you even see it by this poll right here. The second most popular theory that wasn't actually in this poll, and this poll essentially like X'd out the possibility, was Naruto. One of the things that we did see from Naruto is that he essentially has Sage Mode, but also he did actually say that he has an upgraded version of Sage Mode, mainly because he had so much experience with it. So it's not going to be Naruto. Now we have to look at the other three characters: Sasuke, Sarada, and Kawaki. Sarada, I strongly doubt it. If she gets her Mangekyo Sharingan pre-time skip, it wouldn't really make that much sense. And also Kawaki, I mean, you could possibly say that he could get Ishiki Otsutsuki's dojutsu. I personally don't think so. It's definitely possible, but I'm not necessarily going to 100% say that yet, even though I do have to point something out. This right here is going to be very interesting in regards to the emojis that Organic Dinosaur put beside Kawaki. Now, Sasuke getting his Rinnegan back could possibly be interesting, but again, you never really know. I personally think that Boruto and Sasuke would probably be the two most likely situations. I don't know. Now let's get into the actual hieroglyphics. This right here is where Organic Dinosaur pretty much has everybody essentially in a frenzy. Everybody's completely wondering what's going on. Now we see the karma seal right here. We see the person right here, the red karma seal, and then we see this right here. I don't really know what the croissant means. And then we have the unicorn, essentially meaning, I personally believe that that right there means the second stage of the karma seal. But then we see a down thing, and then we see the eye. Now again, I don't fully know what that means, but from the red karma, or from the red diamond and the guy with the red looks like karma seal emoji, this could possibly mean that it's Kawaki. Big shout out to Slucci. He says depression. Same here. We have absolutely no idea what Organic Dinosaur is talking about. We're just trying to decode the hieroglyphics. So this might be something with Kawaki. Maybe Kawaki gets his karma seal back and something happens with his eye. I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea. Not only that, a couple of minutes ago, she recently tweeted this out as well. This right here, I have absolutely no idea. Some people are actually saying that it might be a time skip, mainly because we see the time right here, the stop right here, and then we see the play and then pause, like a skip type of thing. I don't really know. It's hard pressed to figure out and decode exactly what the hieroglyphics are. Organic Dinosaur is 100% going to be putting out the full spoilers either today or either tonight or tomorrow. I'm super happy for that. But these times, this is why Organic Dinosaur is so great, to be honest. She knows what she's doing. She has so much power in her hands and she's essentially holding everything captive. Shout out to her. But this right here is absolutely hilarious. But I definitely do want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Is Boruto going to unlock his Jogan? Is something going to happen with Kawaki? And are we going to actually get to a time skip? Let me know what you guys think. But it's me, your boy Bar B, and we out.
It's a knife.